Hello, everyone, and welcome. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this one up. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started.
I think you got to at least pressure. It flushed out.
Every week, Michael Rosenbaum is getting deep with someone new on the...
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So LSU's offense takes the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two
It's too many yards every single time on first down.
They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the
4,
fans,
5, 6, 20.
They want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Pick it! Pick it! Oh my God!
There, it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on.
Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting yourself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after.
And my boys are just not stacking up to this. Yes, the top half of the SEC yet. I mean, low 80s, which is not bad. But man, I don't think I've stopped anybody in 2 games.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And David, I like these guys too because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Makes the catch. It's Mosley. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They think there's room to run to the right here. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular. That's
Come on, get a block.
And that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You can see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
They'll go to the ground.
Go.
At the 20, he's got space.
Get there.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Mississippi State going up tempo. They're going to run it. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Bulldogs. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll keep it on the ground. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. It reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately
away, get in the mix.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. A beautiful
Wide open
ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Setting up the screen.
Oh, what a block. Man, I can't even be mad about that. Wow. I'm going to watch that replay.
I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Now on the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier.
No.
That's going to fall to the ground.
Let's go.
That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass.
No.
And
Fuck.
he's got it. Touchdown.
Cover somebody.
LSU.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, number 20.
Lining up to tack one more.
Just fucking taking a nap out there like a union worker.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. A fair catch called for and made. Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run.
The speed of these quarterbacks have just gotten insane. Week in, week out, you're facing so many guys that can just pick them up and put them down and chew up 15 yards like it's nothing.
And they can make the throws, too. We call them dual threats, but really you have to be able to do both in this era of football.
Yeah, and it used to be one or the other. You had a guy that could really, really run. You had a guy that could throw. Now they're all packaged into one, and it's just, man, it's a headache.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Right.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Getting some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin.
Man, that's fucking disappointing.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over UMass. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
All right, boys, can we get a stop, like, I don't know, sometime this half of the season?
No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a different...
Come on, man. What is that animation? Are you fucking crazy? What is that?
Tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Yeah, dude, he's just fucking hitting something on me, Wes.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Grip walk, gritty.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I gotta do something here.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yep. Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part.
All right, guys, here's where it all falls apart.
Get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Catch in the middle.
Yeah, of course, it's fucking yard short.
Really
why wouldn't it be yard short?
Marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They'll run the option. Oh, it's a fumble.
And are you shitting me? How did he not recover the fucking ball? Are you kidding me?
Well, it looked like he
got a timeout here as this coach
unfucking real.
He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Yeah, that's fucking fine, but what?
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. LSU will dive into the playbook.
Well, that's it.
Offense. They'll come out on this drive and let
Good
it
fucking game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone. They executed that perfectly.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score.
Oh, look at it. My guy just stands there.
But there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh, decline.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Going for 6.
Yeah, of course he got it. I don't even get it.
He'll go all the way. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They got the late touchdown.
Yeah, I won't have to play it. This game's fucking over already.
The defense can keep them from answering. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Oh, dude. Come on, man. You can't... they're making me run this fucking play again. This game sucks.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Mississippi State right back to the line. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Mosley. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. Soft spot in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Come on. Oh, the motion.
Throw it on first down. He's going for a big play.
God damn it.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
If I kick the ball off to him.
And finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. A little screen to the running back. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Plays like that, but just to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and you've got the defense on their heels.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Finally showing some life.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
It would be great if I could just get a stop, a turnover, something. Anything. Anything other than giving up 20 yards a play.
That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UConn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Using his
Come on, make a play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
That's what you expect
cause a
from a
fumble.
senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
So frustrating. God damn it.
On that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone.
The tight end, really?
Gives up a couple more third down conversions like that. They are going to be in for a film session.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man.
Close. Let's get in the field goal territory. Why not? Let's just make sure we at least get 3 out of this.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. He just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida.
Come on.
Dudes, but
Cough that up.
Just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
And here comes the offense on second down. Feeling some heat.
Oh, come and wreck this guy's life.
Across the 25, he's got room. And
First down, of course.
Finally makes the stop after
Terrible
the
play by
sweet
me.
run and good gain. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking for a crease. It's Durham. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass.
Pick it! Pick it! Come on!
Coverage there to knock it away and
Golly!
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense...
Pick it again! Come on!
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Like a turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea.
He's right there.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively.
Oh,
We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play.
Big old paw up there and slapped it down.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the Bulldogs will keep this drive going.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator?
Nice block.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Coming after it.
Oh, he was open.
Gets to him, down goes the quarterback.
After getting 4 sacks last game, this defense really is trying to create an identity as being one of the better pass rushing units in the entire country. Haven't really seen that, though, in this game so far until that last play. And let's see how that affects the rest of this game.
Picked.
Oh, what a grab by the
Oh,
defense.
boy. All right, well,
And
this
he's
is fun.
wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Makes the grab.
Of
Now
course
he's
he did.
got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. The throw to the outside is complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
None.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
They tackle him forward.
In the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. They'll try the counter. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Push the marker, it's Taylor. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. We got guys that have been through these fights. Rivalry game, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Nice move to keep running. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game on the toss play.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that 1st down.
Now the pitch. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The back goes in motion. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down.
Oh, what's this? Who's this guy? This is not... You can't run the option.
The option look. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback, being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Mosley. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And he he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They want that clock to run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. A third down try for the offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On fourth down,
Oh, they're fucking sticking it to me.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
How about that fourth down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game.
Brian Kelly is having none of that.
Getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on fourth down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. It's loose.
Oh, wow.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback will audible. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock